like discovering things in Mexico with us, like and subscribe to our channel. So we just did a little turnaround because we were coming into this little city and we're getting ready to look for our morning Diet Coke. We're on a main freeway. We're on our way into Cancun, and you can see just the little houses on the side coming up here. And then all of a sudden we get through this little jungle part. Next to it are some just Mayan ruins right there next to the road.
With some nice park benches.
So much perfect. Is that unbelievable or what? I think that's a first for me. That's crazy.
Guys, party house.
We have about 4 hours to drive into Cancun today. Today is Friday, October 24th. What'd you think about Palenque, babe?
I think Palenque was better than Tulum by a large margin.
Yeah, I think so. I kind of Googled a little bit about, where the best ruins to see in Mexico, and Chichen Itza, Tulum, Palenque, and Teotihuacan, which is outside of Mexico City, are kind of the top four. You can go deep dive. There's ruins everywhere. But having seen those four, I would rate Palenque was number one. Don't you think?
Chichen Itza, I think, is...
You think Chichen Itza?
Well, just because it's huge.
Yeah, no, Chichen Itza
giant complex. Just the scale of it is...
True. All right. Okay. Well, the reason I would rate Palenque number one was because it was still in the jungle and it had kind of a going back in time feel for me.
No, and the howler monkeys helped make it full legit.
So that's why I would rate it number one. So it's just based on my experience. But I guess if you really want like a bigger complex and it's wonderfully laid out and kind of touristy vibe, I think Chichen Itza is probably number one. Then Palenque.
I went for the touristy vibe.
Yes, you did.
I'm like, which is the biggest tourist attraction?
Stop.
And I'm like, that's why it's number one.
I think it was touristy. Anyways, all right. Chichen Itza for Kevin is number one. Palenque number one for me. I would do Chichen Itza number two. What would you do two?
I would do
Palenque. And then three would be Teotihuacan, I think.
Yeah.
And then four, Tulum.
Yeah. What makes Tulum interesting is it's right on the water, and so the setting is beautiful.
It is. And
so you got the ocean right there. And
yes. And you can kind of walk around, and in Tulum you can kind of get really close to the pyramids. I think there were a couple they allowed you to kind of walk up a little bit, which was fun. And it was very different looking than the other three. We're out on the Yucatán. We're getting closer to Cancun. Much more touristy. You can see there's a lot of little shops around and a lot more people interested in coming out here. One of the things that we've done on this trip is we have driven down the Baja California, which is the furthest west of Mexico, and now we are the furthest east of Mexico. So that was one of the things that we wanted to do.
I don't know if it is.
Well,
but it is.
That we can drive.
Yeah.
But we'll go down the east coast anyway. So whether it is or isn't, we'll be on the furthest east side of Mexico as we travel down the east coast. And so that was kind of one of the things that we wanted to do, driving across Mexico. Hey, baby.
Hey.
How are you?
Good. This place has come a long ways. It didn't have any electricity. It didn't have running water.
It barely had servers last time. It was like the ladies cooking were coming out and asking you what you wanted to eat.
And the servers now have things in their ears.
Oh, here comes our food. But we do get to sit right next to the water.
With no tourists.
It's not super busy. And this is what we ordered. Ceviche, pico de gallo, and guacamole and chips. Thank you. Gracias.
I'd forgotten that we had a hard time eating the whole thing last time. That's got to be a couple pounds of shrimp, And, well, we're going to give it our best shot.
I like how they fry a full tortilla and serve it as chips, and then you just break it apart yourself. Create your own chips. Genius.
Yep. By far the best ceviche of anything we've had
So good.
so far. So what are we doing here, Shara?
Well, we were driving along. We're not 100% sure, but we've been hitting some toll bases. There were a couple that caught a little air. And the next day when we looked in the fridge, this is a plastic insert where the veggies go underneath, like a drawer. It was literally cracked in half. So what I think happened was I had a jar of jelly in there, and it was just on the side. And I think it bounced up, smacked it in the cold, and cracked it in half. So we've had fridges break in the past, and usually something like this is $100.
And there's no replacements.
Yeah, with duct tape, it's free. So we had a fridge break where that was the case, and we put duct tape on it, and it lasted for years. So we're duct taping this mofo, and should work just great. If it breaks again, we'll duct tape it again.
There you go. And the moral of the story is don't put glass on top of plastic, but
Well,
it could have been the cans of Diet Coke sitting on top of it too.
They were all on top.
Oh, there you go.
So we're in Playa del Carmen. This is the difference between...
This is where every Western tourist has been hiding.
This is the difference between highly tourist areas in Mexico area, we're in the Yucatán, versus what we've been traveling in. This is very fun. We're out, we're walking the main street where all the shops are and all of the people selling stuff, and it's fun to do for a night. But we really prefer to be traveling the way we've been traveling. This is just the people selling stuff on the street. The way we've been traveling, which is just seeing the real Mexico, not the tourist Mexico. Right, babe?
Yeah.
We've only been offered marijuana once.
The question was, do you want to get high?
But he was yelling that to everybody, so we think we've aged out of when they've asked us for if we want stuff. Anyways, it's always funny when they do. So we're walking into the Tulum archaeological ruins, and it should be a fun little diversion. That's kind of one of the nice things about traveling for these for a long period of time is you don't have to plan weeks in advance and stick to a plan. You can just, improvise and just see things that you didn't have on your agenda. And
We plan like 12 hours ahead.
if that. Sometimes just kind of as we're driving. This one was a as we were driving thing. So anyways, we'll enjoy the day. All right, we're walking into the Mayan ruins through this. Tulum, sorry. Well, they're Mayan ruins too.
They are.
And you go through that little wall of defense. This is their defensive walls right here. Keep people out. Then you come out into this, which is where all the ruins are. Pretty cool, huh? We did not get asked by anybody if we wanted a guide today, so we're just doing it on our own, which you can get a guide. They'll tell you all kinds of things that I'm sure we're missing, or you can read the little signs to get the general idea. We find wildlife everywhere we go. There's a big lizard hanging out here. There's one of the first structures that we walk into. Oh, and another lizard. This guy. Kevin, go get him. See if he'll let you hold him.
I would totally hold him. I think he's going to get that bug.
It says that it has a press gut right in here in the middle. Can't really see it. There, you can kind of see it right there. Another structure. This was a house of somebody that was important here. And of course, as we're looking at it, what we find interesting are the 1, 2, 3 4 lizards that we find around here. And they're just living their best life. I think this is really beautiful. You've got this building here, and that building right there. And then this is probably the main temple for the whole city that was once here. Here's the castle here. Here's the center. See most of what was going on. And from the castle you can see the ocean. Isn't that pretty? It's beautiful. Can't walk down to the ocean, they blocked it off, but a little cooler out here, babe, huh? How hot is it, Kev?
It's pretty warm.
We're wishing we brought some water with us. The ruins are just right up the ocean. There was a lot that we didn't stop and see, but it is really hot. We didn't bring water. We're melting down. We're tired. We did see most of it, and it really is spectacular. So come to Tulum and check it out. Today we are driving to Xcalack. That is spelled Xcalack. And it is in Quintana Roo, Mexico, closer to Belize, down the coast. We have family that has a place down there, so we're gonna go check it out. It's supposed to be beautiful, and we're excited to see this place. We'll put it on our YouTube channel. It's a B&B, Airbnb, so if it appeals to you and you want to go and see it, you can rent it out, and we'll try to put information on our channel about where you can rent it, and it should be beautiful. We're gonna go fishing and get some laundry done and just relax for a day. Kevin, how's it been driving from Cancun to Xcalack?
You know, it's been really nice highways and easy going.
Kind of a straight shot.
Yeah, like 3 turns.
So we always find it very pretty when you're on a little road like this and the trees are kind of shading it and coming over like this. There's continuing on to Xcalack.
The road just gets more and more narrow.
Yeah. This is also an area where they have jaguars, so we're on the lookout.
We are on the lookout.
I need to see a jaguar run across the road before I leave Mexico.
We've seen a lot of signs. We've earned it.
That's right. All right, we just came upon this on the way to Xcalack. This guy over here. Everybody's trying to help, and luckily, guess what we've got, Kev?
A winch?
A winch. So we're gonna try to help these guys out if we can. All right, here we go. Lucky for me, I get to be inside the car because there are 9 billion mosquitoes out there. Skeeter meters off the meter, as we like to say here at the Traveling Troopy. And lucky for us, we get to help these people. Luckily, nobody was hurt. Everybody was okay. Looks like they're all kind of standing around. I don't think that car's gonna make it, but we will get it back on the road and help them out that way, and hopefully they can figure it out after that. So these guys are going to go to the front. They're going to push. Kevin's going to use our handy dandy remote to get the car back up on the road, and then we'll leave them to it, and they'll have to figure out where to go from here. Poor guys. Look at that. They did not fare well with whatever happened here. I don't have any idea what happened. So, car's up. Now for the next 20 minutes, we're going to be killing mosquitoes in the car.
The mosquito meter, this rivaled anything in Alaska.
Absolutely. So here's
you
where
can
they
see where he went
right
in.
off the road right there and hit that tree. All of his debris down there. Oh, poor guy.
The beauty of being in Mexico is a Mexican mechanic can
Probably
fix
fix
anything.
all of that.
They
No,
can
for
fix
sure.
anything. It's amazing.
For sure. But, I just killed another mosquito. I've killed 4 mosquitoes in the last 10 minutes in this car.
She makes it sound like it's some big thing.
Oh, dude.
I was standing out there on those suckers.
Yeah, I was too. And I'm going to...
For 1 minute.
I jumped in the car because I'm no fool. Guess what? We made it to Xcalack. Here we come, across the border of Xcalack, right there. We made it. So here we are.
You can see how the storm surges come up in here because everybody's
yeah.
on stilts.
You can. There's the little city. So we're gonna drive around for a minute and just check things out for just a second. Nice coconuts on the palm trees. Don't see that at home. And there you go. Just kind of look around for a minute. Driving down a low road. Are you heading to their house?
Yeah.
Nice. You can see we've reached the ocean over here.
Yeah, look at that. That's
It's
awesome.
beautiful.
It was a long, beautiful drive through the Yucatán Peninsula, but in the end we got to stay here, Casa Palameta. We hope you enjoyed the traveling troopy. Come back for our next episode where you see what we did while we were in Xcalack.